you should be watching. So, what's good, people? Basically, we on FOGTOYS, and we are talking about the newest pre-order in terms of a vehicle, in terms of Dragon Ball figures. Well, I'm assuming there's Dragon Ball figures, because the last thing I covered that was extremely similar to this was Dragon Ball related. But it says the special translucent edition of the Mecha Mount RT02. To clear up any confusion, we are now accepting pre-orders for special translucent version of the Mecha Mount Raptor. The deluxe set that includes the girl and the mount features the standard version of the real color, while the translucent of the Mecha Mount alone is available as a separate purchase for pre-orders just launched. You can find the pre-order link of the homepage, FOGTOYS.com. So, with some of these, it seems like there's some assembly required with this Mecha Mount bike, but it does look like a really cool accessory in terms of a vehicle for your Dragon Ball characters. Here you have Gohan Beast on the Mecha Mount bike. Here you have Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku by SH Figuarts. Of course, the Gohan Beast is also by SH Figuarts, if you didn't catch that. Of course, we have the translucent version and the standard version. Here are the closer looks. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Fantasy Alphabet. Now, quick correction. The studio is FOGTOYS, but the series is the Fantasy Alphabet series. Of course, we know that the other bike was made by Fantasy Jewel. I don't know if they have any type of relation. I'm truly unsure, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. If they don't, I also wouldn't be surprised about that either. That being said, let's move forward because we got a lot to cover. Up next, we have the Scarlett martial artist, and it is in stock right now on FOGTOYS. I'm gonna just go through the pictures real quick. If you're interested in this, or if you're wondering why I'm even covering this in the first place, basically, this was a Target exclusive when this figure came out, but at one, Target doesn't exist everywhere, so if you're outside of the US, you're basically asked out, and you might even have to pay these exorbitant prices for that particular figure. Secondly, as you can see in this picture, it comes with that Vegeta Saiyan Saga skirt piece. So if you have that 24,000 power level Vegeta, as you can see right here in this picture, then you're good money, and you just add it to that figure, and now you have a Saiyan Saga Vegeta. Now, the only thing that sucks is, like, I guess if you got two of those Vegeta figures, then you're good money. If not, then, well, it's basically like either of a oh well, or, well, you just deal with it. That being said, like I said, this figure is available, especially for those of you that live outside of the US. Here you go. On to the next thing. Next, we have the Demoniacal Fit Untamed Power. These pictures are taken directly from the Demoniacal Fit Instagram page, and it's looking very good. Now, if you don't understand why this figure could even be significant in the first place, before we get, to the good stuff, is particularly because, and I'm going to swipe through the pictures, because one, this figure hasn't been re-released in a little while by the official company, Tamashii Nations, and the figure has actually gone up in price. If you look on Amazon, this thing is almost $100. Second of all, the figure is supposed to have the adjusted height for a Super Saiyan 4 transformation, because as we know, with the Super Saiyan 4 transformation, and even above, if you delve into fan fiction, it gets taller. So that form with the fur on the torso, which is, I say it that way because, like I said, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 5, I know it's fan fiction, but the point being is that you get taller, and so that's what this is including. But also on top of that, you get, if you have the Kid GT Goku, you get a Super Saiyan hair sculpt. So there's that. Now you don't get a tail like you do with what is it called? I'm blanking on the studio's name. Damn. I really wish I could remember it in this video, just so I don't have to put a caption when I'm listening to this. The less editing, the better. But as you can see, Comes with the Super Saiyan hair sculpt and like damn. Oh yeah, KW Studio. Now as you can see, 4 faceplates all together for the Kid Goku, and then of course 4 faceplates all together for the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. As it says on this particular picture, due to oversight, look down expression facial part was not displayed in this image, but it will be included in the product. So there you go. You don't gotta worry about it. 4 faces for Super Saiyan 4, 4 faces for the regular Super Saiyan Kid Goku from GT. So have at it, people. I'm sure people will even kit bash the Super Saiyan Goku with the Diamond Goku that just recently came out. That being said, let's move forward. Up next, we're on 5K Toys Instagram page, and here we have the update on the OCTOYS 001 through 003 head sculpts, and here's what they have to say. Our customers will receive the latest second version with improved faces. The kits were originally released in Asia, but some customers and studios noticed 2 face sculpts were not up to standard. Some stores chose to receive and ship out the first version with the imperfect faces. However, we decided to demand the studio to address the issue and replace all faces in our pre-orders with new casts, improved versions. This recall and replacement took over a month, from late August to early October. Now, we have the newest versions with the corrected faces. All kits from our order are fixed versions. They are currently in transit and are expected to arrive in November. We sincerely apologize for the delay, but we believe this replacement was necessary. Rest assured, we are doing our best to ensure the correct version is shipped to our customers as soon as possible. So, for those of you that were worried about OCTOYS, if you weren't getting these head sculpts and whatnot, that is your answer. The studio went back and improved the face sculpts for some of these, and now they're shipping out the more up-to-date versions for these head sculpts. So if you were worried about this, hey, it's coming in November, as they said. But that's not all of the VEGITO, hoopla. Let's move on to the next studio. Yet again, we have another free upgrade for a third-party studio, which is also working on a third-party VEGITO head sculpt. So what they got to say to us, what they got to tell us, right? So first of all, let's go through the pictures. But what they got to tell us, right? Great news. All our orders for HM001 through 003 are free upgraded to the newest version of 4 face kits automatically, no matter when you pre-order. Each single has 4 faces. If you order a combo of 3, you should have 4 times 3 plus bonus faces equals 13 faces. If you pre-order already, nothing is needed to do. If you have not, pre-order is still open to go. Release date for this wave is about mid-November. Find pre-order link at the homepage of 5K Toys. So if you pre-ordered the HM Studio version of the VEGITO head sculpts, then just keep this in mind. You get the free upgrade for the faceplates. Once again, sculpt improvement, them taking into account the fan critiques for the face sculpts and things of that nature. And this is what this amalgamation is, and ultimately it's why the faces have been delayed. So if you're interested in that, I'll be putting the links in the description. On to the next thing. Beasto! Now we got that Beast Deities. Yeah. Now what they got to say about Beast Deities on 5K Toys. B001, B002, B003 Wave, and B005 are about to release in Asia in 1 or 2 weeks. Now keep in mind, the date that they posted this on 5K Toys Instagram, which is what I'm on, what I'm looking at right now, is October 18th. So 1 or 2 weeks from that particular date. About to arrive in US in late November. This time, adopt the heavy-duty container box design so it can hold many accessories inside. So it looks like the sleeve of the, the rabbit god which is supposed to be a substitute for, of course, the Vegeta figure. And, you know, maybe future Vegeta figures would just be the rabbit god dude, right? Because we understand that these deities is a rebranding. If you didn't already know, it's a rebranding of the third party Kong Studio. So they're giving us this heavy duty case, and it's coming with that sleeve. So this is going to be very interesting to see. We got a little bit more Beast Deity stuff to look at, and let's look at, like, you know, the Vegeta head sculpts and whatnot. Let's see how that's actually looking. Hey, yo, so real quick, I just wanted to show y'all this. Basically, if you peeped what I said in the last portion of the Beast Deity segment, y'all would have seen that I talked about B001 to B003. I didn't say anything about B004, but apparently, here's a, you know, just a picture as you can see on the screen. B0004 is the Xeno Vegeta with the Super Saiyan God head sculpt and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution head sculpt. Now, of course, B0005 is the same thing, except he has the standard blue spandex and armor. So, just so you know, you can understand the difference. Now, this is not what I originally wanted to show you. I wanted to show you some in-hand pictures of the Vegeta figure, and it happens to be B0005. So, standard blue spandex. Let's get it. Just as I was saying, this is the Beast Deities Jade Rabbit blue spandex Vegeta figure. It's looking really good in hands. Now, ultimately, as I always say, we won't really know how good it actually is until we get it in hands. But expect, you know, pictures to be popping up on Instagram because of, you know, people from the, you know, the Asian countries tend to get these things first. So we'll see, you know, pictures of these things in real time, and we can make better judgments there. Now, the ultimate judgment will be when you get these things in hand. And before somebody says, how can I pre-order this? The pre-orders for this closed mad months ago. It's already closed. Your best bet will be to either go on AliExpress when this actually drops. And two AliExpress shops that I know of is Figure Model Store 1, or just Figure Model Store without the one, and then Figure Model Store 2. You actually got to put the 2. Those are two shops that I know for sure, based off of people telling me and recommending to me. They ordered from there themselves. Those are two shops that are fairly reliable. Now, the other way is you could wait for FOGTOYS to get them, and, you know, get the leftover stock for people that didn't fulfill their pre-order obligations. So that is the other way. Next, so real quick, last thing I thought I'd cover for Beast Deity. Basically, this has been like a thing where apparently FOGTOYS has gotten a lot of DMs up regards to this post, and basically they're saying that this is gonna the Super Saiyan 3 wave for VEGITO and Goku is gonna get another run. That's not true at all. They're probably not gonna get another run, but we'll see. It's not guaranteed that in the future it'll never happen, but, you know, at this point in time, there's no plans for another run to happen. If you're gonna get this wave of figures, you're gonna have to go on AliExpress or eBay, you know, some type of secondary market type of place. But yeah, this picture that you see on the screen is fake, so disregard it. Redo. Now, once again, we're continuing on with Steve_Chen's page, and we have another look at the RE Custom, or if you want to call it, I don't even remember what they call it on Happy Model Store. I'm just gonna say RE Custom Ultra Ego Vegeta hair sculpt, and it's looking like it's coming along very nicely. It looks definitely different from what I've seen in the last last video that I did regarding RE Custom and their Ultra Ego hair sculpt. I wouldn't be surprised if this hair sculpt is already completely done and we're just slowly getting trickled out the hair sculpts that they had, or the models that they had in the past. On to the next thing.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Now, I think I've covered this particular piece for the last 2 or 3 third-party roundups, and they're called Diamond K Toys. Now, As far as I know, they were called squared toys or something like that, something to that effect. But clearly the name is different right here, and it says we got some requests for this kit, thus we present. Now it's in transit for to US warehouse and ship in about 2 weeks. Find link at homepage of 5K Toys. I'm gonna just swipe through the pictures real quick so you guys can see what your hair sculpt is, or you know what you're getting to in terms of the hair sculpt. And yeah, it looks really good. The only thing that sucks is that it hasn't been a reissue for this particular, you know, figure. GOTENKS, well, the GOTENKS figure in general. Now we know that, what do you call it? TONSENARTTOYS is going to be releasing this figure in the 3.0 mold, or rather their version of the 3.0 mold in terms of the GOTENKS figure. But we don't even know when that'll actually be, as we know that TONSENARTTOYS has a bunch of projects going on at once, so we'll see when that actually drops. On to the next thing. Continuing on with Diamond K, or Square K in this case, right? They have the Super Ghost for GOTENKS, and this is gonna be a kit or something to that effect. This is basically a project that Square K slash what they call them, Diamond K, is working on. So be on the lookout for this. Let's move forward. Real quick, we have the AFFMCUSTOMS long hair ponytail trunks hair sculpt, and it's looking really good. Here's a look at it on the TONSENARTTOYS body mold, and like I said, looking very good. It is on a Tamashi body mold. Not a whole lot to say about it, but seeing it in hand and seeing like a more finished product, we can assume that this will all be re-released either last quarter of this year or early next year. But that's all I have for you in regards to this. On to the next thing. Now this is a particular hair sculpt that I don't know the studio of, but I will say this: the hair sculpt is supposed to come with an LED to give it the hair that glowing effect as if it was in real life. Like, you know, if Super Saiyan it was in real life, the hair would be glowing and things of that nature. So this is the effect that they're trying to capture. Now Type B comes with one head, bangs times 1, LED unit times 1, extended neck joint times 1. Type A comes with the head times 1, the bangs times 2, LED times 1, extended neck joint times 1. But yeah, this is looking to be something that's very interesting for people. I think this is a very niche product, because while it is cool, it's like I'm not sure how many people is like, oh, my hair needs to light up. Mostly we just care about the sculpt and using our imagination to pose these figures in whatever scenarios that we decide to put them in. On to the next thing.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
So real quick, we have the Hobby Model Store, these extra faces for the Kid Buu TONSENARTTOYS figure. And we have this, you know, of course, evil grinning face, and of course the yelling goofy face. And well, I'm kind of calling it goofy, but it's not really goofy. But I think the scene in general when he was beating his chest when he made this face is goofy, so I'm calling it a goofy face. That being said, these separate head sculpts are in stock on hobbymodelsstore.com. Funny enough, if you're worried about ordering from this website, a subscriber literally DM'd me today about, sorry for my phone notification, but a subscriber literally DM'd me today saying that he got his stuff that he ordered from the website. So the website seems to be fairly legit. Not even fairly legit, it just seems to be legit. I'm just saying fairly because I personally haven't ordered from there, but I've gotten a confirmation from subscribers, so there you have it. On to the next thing. So, Adolescence Malevolence version A, if you haven't gotten this already, particularly from AnimeStore.com, they have a message for us, and it says arriving late to US according to the manufacturer due to shipping delays, port closures, Chinese holiday, etc. Will receive remaining pre-order shipments by November 21st, 2024 or earlier. Once we receive inventory, we'll ship in order of earliest to latest pre-orders. Please note, we are not the manufacturer. We are awaiting the items to arrive from the manufacturer. Now, on top of that, right? Why does it say pre-order? Like I could pre-order this shit still. It says sold out. Pre-order sold out. I wonder what would happen if you try to pre-order it. But y'all could try it out. I don't feel like doing that right now because there's a lot more stuff to cover. If you're worried about this particular version of your Kid Buu figure, that's what's going on. TONSENARTTOYS himself, or their self, has made the same statement on the Instagram. So basically next month or late next month is when you should be expecting this figure if you haven't already gotten it from OmniMateStore.com. And that's all there is to it. Let's move forward. Looking with TONSENARTTOYS, what we got here is a TONSENARTTOYS Volume 18 Goku figure. This is looking immaculate. It's looking amazing. As you can see, something that's different from the past pictures that we've seen is that there's some soft goods on here in terms of that jacket. So that's looking really good. And to be honest, it's always cool to have soft goods or a little soft goods for certain things on figures. It's not a whole lot I could say about this figure. I already gave it many praises in past videos. So really on to the next thing. So right here we are on OmniMateStore.com, and of course we have the long haired version of Trunks. He comes with a baby Trunks. The baby Trunks comes with some accessories. It comes with a sword piece, comes with the hand holding the flower. Of course it comes with the long hair. Basically this is Super Saiyan or Trunks from the Broly movie, and it's looking great. It's called Warped Vengeance Unbound Wrath. So this is looking really good. Now, one thing I've heard about OmniMate Store, and I think I mentioned it in this particular portion of the video, is that people are annoyed that they get their orders way later than a lot of other people. Now, a lot of other people will order from AliExpress. Like I said earlier, is that with AliExpress and things of that nature, even Hobby Model Store, which used to have an AliExpress shop, basically action figure model store, and I said action figure model store, not action figure model store, figure model store and figure model store 2 have, from what I understand, been very reliable. So those are your best bets if you don't want to order from OmniMate. I'll probably do a more extended version of a video for this at a later point in the future, but this is just a brief rundown so y'all could, you know, run away with it, so to speak. So one thing I just want to quickly correct is that in the last portion I called that the Broly movie version of Trunks. No, that is the BoJack version movie of Trunks. This is the Broly movie of Trunks. Warped Vengeance Unbound Wrath version B. That's all the principles and things that I said apply to the last one, of course. Now with this particular version, as you can see, you get the broken sword, and then that sword has like an energy effect to go over it. And from what I understand, that's meant to be the Sword of Hope Trunks, and that is a Dragon Ball Super type thing. But it is cool that it's included here. Other than that, this looks very well done. Once again, ordering from OmniMate Store, it seems like they get their stuff a lot later than a lot of other people. So, you know, you take that, take that as you will. And let's move forward.
Bing bong.
OT, I feel like it's been a little while since we did some overtime. But either way, this particular post / render was sent to me by my good man Divine, and this is yet another Ultra Ego Vegeta head sculpt, and it's in the process of being made by a smaller third-party maker, and it's looking decent so far. I can't lie. There are some adjustments that I think should be made. But also, if you look in the caption, it says a work in progress. I love the hair sculpt. I can't lie. The faces, I think, still need a little bit of work, but they look good. It's looking good. It's shaping up to be something that could compete with the rest that's out. So I'm looking forward to see more updates from this particular person. If you're interested in this, definitely go follow them. DBNH_custom. On to the next thing.
Ping pong.
We got my good man AFFMCUSTOMS, and here is like a nice showcase of his Gohan kits. So this one in particular is from early Buu Saga, and the photography, of course, is done by Akari Customs, and it's looking very nice. Now, according to my good man AFFMCUSTOMS, these are supposed to be coming out the first weekend of November. Now, of course, this is subject to change. My good man is working all alone. He's producing all these things alone, and he has his actual daytime job, and with spending time with family. So including all of that within his work schedule, give him a little wiggle room. But yeah, look forward to this. And of course, he has the white leg warmers as well from like Broly's Second Coming. So if you're interested in that, you could also get the white leg warmers. He has like a couple different variations to this. Well, it's really two. Like, of course, you have the relaxed belt, and then of course, as you can see in these pictures, the windswept belt as well. That being said, let's move forward. I think we got one more thing. If we don't, I'll just end it here.
Ping pong.
The last thing for this third-party roundup, and honestly, this is pretty exciting. I would say it's worrying, but not really. Now, if you're wondering why I would say it's worrying, it's because it's like, oh, this figure was done pretty fast, but at the same time, it's basically the same mold as the Trunks that just released. It's basically the same mold with some different hair, some different accessories, and that's pretty much it. Same mold all around, though. However, people gonna buy it because that's how it go with collecting. That being said, I'm gonna end this video off with saying this. Thank you, as always, for supporting. And also, something I've been forgetting to mention is that timestamps will be in the description once the video is fully uploaded. Sometimes I might forget about it and I'll get to it like a day later. But timestamps will be in the description because I know, first of all, y'all may be bored just listening to me talk. Some of y'all do like listening to me talk, but sometimes beyond those two things, you might just want to refer back to the video and just go to the part that you think, or you're trying to get information from, or you be like, oh, I heard him say this, but I can't remember what part of the video it was, right? So timestamps will be in the description at least an hour or two after this video is uploaded. Hopefully it's immediately after it's uploaded. Basically, I'm gonna rewatch the video, get the timestamps, and do all that jazz. But like I said, as per usual, I appreciate the support tremendously. Don't think that your support goes unnoticed. And when y'all DM me on Instagram saying, yo, even when you just say, yo, what's up? I love your videos, man. They really help me to find out about, collecting certain action figures and things of that nature. That goes a long way. Trust me. Trust me. And just know that the origin story is coming at some point in the future of Bombastic and why this channel was created in the first place. And I don't want to say too much about that. I'll save it for when that time comes. But I'm grateful to have people that are always willing to tune into my work. And until next time, have a blessed day. Peace.